Rapides Parish in central Louisiana is filled with sleepy towns. But in the tiny town of Ball, the residents' Sunday evening peace is about to be shattered.
The police are trying to stop a white pickup truck that is traveling at an extremely high rate of speed. Witnesses whip out their phones and start recording.
It's a whole high-speed chase.
You can clearly hear the alarm in this witness's voice. This is unbelievable to her.
You have a pickup truck being pursued by police officers, driving around and around an intersection in a circle like a crazy man, endangering the community.
It's okay, Kobe.
You can hear kids in the background of this video. It's really a bad situation.
He's so erratic. I mean, he could very well head towards this woman's car and just crash into her. This is where the trajectory of the crime changes.
This individual runs into the police car head on. It's certainly gotten very serious.
Even still, he doesn't stop. He then gasses it and pushes the patrol car even further back.
This is no longer someone trying to elude the police. What we have now is an assault with a deadly weapon. This is a felony.
When you put a cop's life in danger, it's a game changer.
With his weapon drawn, the officer exits the patrol car and orders the driver out of his vehicle.
Who took out a gun?
The police officer.
The officer has seen that the guy's willing to use the car as a deadly weapon, so he's really got no choice but to come out with the gun drawn. You can see this witness starting to create some distance between herself and the scene, which is smart because if officers' guns are out, bullets could fly, and you want to be far away from that.
What you don't want to ever do is be in the direct line of fire when you see officers out of their vehicle with their weapons drawn. You want to get out of the area.
This woman is not just flabbergasted at what she's seeing, but she's terrified that the lives of her children in the car might be at risk.
He's naked. He ain't got no pants on.
This witness is shocked that this gentleman is naked from the waist down.
The last thing we're going to expect is that he's a naked driver. But yeah, he's a naked driver.
Traffic stops are one of the most dangerous things that an officer can do because we never know who it is that we're going to encounter. And so the fact that he's naked from the waist down certainly doesn't give the officers any comfort because things could go sideways very quickly. But at least you know he's probably not armed with anything that's going to hurt you.
Knowing that this guy was traveling at a high rate of speed, forcing an officer to pull out his weapon, this situation could have been so much worse.
After a short struggle, the officer is able to get the guy into custody and put him in the squad car.
The man is identified as 67-year-old Dwayne Boudreau and is charged with multiple offenses, including operating a vehicle while intoxicated, resisting an officer, and aggravated assault with a motor vehicle upon a peace officer.
What we now know is that this was the fourth time that officers have encountered this individual driving under the influence. We also know that he was able to overcome a device that had been attached to his vehicle to prevent him from operating it intoxicated. And so clearly this is an individual who should not be a licensed driver.
Law enforcement and all of these witnesses at this intersection are extremely fortunate that they left the scene uninjured and alive.
It's close to midnight in Grayson County, Texas, when emergency dispatch receives an alarming call about one of its well-known residents.
Grayson County 911.
Hello, I just found a guy laying in the road.
Has he moved at all since you've been there?
Not that I see.
Are you okay?
I'm spooked out.
When troopers arrive at the scene, they find that a man has crashed his vehicle into the barricades of a construction zone, and he's completely naked.
I want to prepare you for something. Okay. The naked man sitting on the back of the fire truck. Randy Travis. Oh, no.
This is a country superstar. This is an idol. And did I mention he's naked?
After being helped to his feet by the officers, the Grammy Award-winning singer attempts an escape.
Hey, come back here. Mr. Travis. I'm going to have you sit back down over here, okay?
Take me home.
Okay, we're going to take you home.
Will you?
Mm-hmm. Have a seat back over here.
Will you take me home?
Mr. Travis, you're causing
Take me home!
Mr. Travis, I'm going to ask you to calm down, okay?
This is a really odd situation. Travis is aggravated, he's not very cooperative, and he's pretty rude to the trooper. Dealing with anybody of notoriety can be difficult, especially if they're intoxicated. They might try to throw their clout around a little bit. It's not that unusual.
Travis does not take a field sobriety test and refuses medical attention. He is handcuffed and placed in the front seat of a cruiser for transport to jail.
Once the troopers get Mr. Travis seated in the car, they try to have a conversation with him to just check his level of intoxication. Does he know where he is? Does he know who he is?
Mr. Travis, can you tell me what happened in the crash?
I pray to God that he will have a cancerous growth that it affects his bones and every part of his body.
Is that directed toward me, Mr. Travis?
Yes, it is.
Okay, tell you what.
And it will happen.
Well, I hope not.
Typically, those are prayers that God doesn't answer. He should be praying for himself. That's the bigger issue here.
So you think that you goddamn got the right to do me this way? Motherfucker, no you don't. Oh, hell no you don't. You'll die, motherfucker.
Well, Mr. Travis, what did I do to you?
You put these goddamn handcuffs on me?
In my line of work, you can't overreact, you can't retaliate. You just have to stay calm, cool, and collected and keep marching forward. They're trying to get a reaction out of you.
You insult me. You goddamn insulted me.
How did I insult you, Mr. Travis?
You insulted me by locking me up in a goddamn cage with my dick hanging out. Now, and I'm proud of my dick is bigger than most, but
It appears as though Randy Travis is just like any other typical belligerent drunk. A little irate. But now Travis is about to take it even further.
yeah, well, you better pray now.
Why is that?
Because you're a dead man in under 10 minutes. Keep adding up.
What am I adding up?
Reason to kill you.
The longer he's in custody, the more angry he seems to be, and he's now making threats and saying things that could get him in a lot of trouble.
You're a dead man by tomorrow.
Okay.
You are. You think I'm lying to you? Just check me out.
Okay, Mr. Travis.
I know a lot of people. I know the head of mafioso families, man, and I promise you I do.
This is really serious. You're threatening to commit murder on a police officer.
You got 60 rounds coming at you. You got 60 rounds for the automatic coming at you.
Would you say something like that?
Because that's what's coming, man. You fuck with me, you fuck with the wrong person, I'm telling you.
Mr. Travis, that is not even necessary.
You're dead, man. I will bury you under a bomber.
Even though it seems kind of nonsensical and unbelievable that any of this stuff could come to fruition, what Mr. Travis is doing, it's a serious offense. It's a felony.
Mr. Travis, I know you're upset,
You goddamn right I'm upset.
but there is no reason for you to even talk to him.
You're a dead man.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it at that.
You're a dead man.
Despite the really horrible things that Travis was saying to him, this officer was calm as a cucumber. And I commend him for that, because at the end of the day, you take the badge and the uniform off, this guy's a human being.
The singer is eventually taken to a hospital to be checked for injuries and for blood alcohol testing.
Once we get inside, will you give a breath test?
No.
Will you give a blood test?
No.
Travis refuses to give a sample of blood, so the troopers get a warrant for it. The reports indicate that Travis had double the legal limit of alcohol in his blood.
Randy Travis is charged with misdemeanor DWI and felony retaliation.
It was a bad night for Randy Travis, but things could have been much worse. He could have killed somebody else, he could have killed himself, so not such a bad ending.
Eventually, Randy Travis pleads guilty to the DWI and the retaliation charge is dropped. He is sentenced to 180 days in jail, suspended if he stays out of trouble for a 2-year probation period. He is also required to pay fines, do community service, and seek treatment. He later releases a statement saying he is deeply apologetic for his actions that evening.
It's not often where law enforcement deals with high-profile figures, especially in situations like this. So kudos to everyone for remaining professional for such an uncomfortable situation.